Hello and welcome to day 56 of 73. And today I wanted to talk about transformation. So I listened to a clip recently by Myron Golden. For those of you who don't know who he is, he's, I would say, an entrepreneur, an author, a visionary, a very well known figure when it comes to the spaces of not only self-improvement but also being very practical in the ways in which he's able to teach the concepts that he does. And something that he spoke about, well, at least an analogy specifically resonated with me, and I thought about it the whole day and wanted to share it with you during my daily vlog post. So, simply put, he was speaking about the transformation of a seed going into a plant and how the seed ultimately has to shed its previous characteristics in order to move into the space where it is now going to become a plant or is a plant. And that identity shift is night and day from what it was to what it ultimately will become. And there's a pain in that, and there is a literal cracking open to assume this new form. And I think that resonated with me a lot today because it is my birthday. And I remember not only growing up, but going into my late teens, early 20s, my birthday was mostly about making sure I'm harvesting all the well wishes from people who reached out to me, or drinking as much as I could, or being very not mindful about the next steps because, the power of youth and whatever that entails. But the older I've gotten, the more I've begun to really appreciate not only the years that I get to live on the planet, but also have been mindful of all the people around me that I'm blessed to spend time with, and the journeys that I take personally, whether those build into those relationships more and add value, or I now move further away. Those are also things that I think about a lot. And the analogy of the seed to the plant stuck with me because I felt that quite viscerally today when thinking about me moving into, well, deeper into my 30s, but also the kind of relations that I have with this particular day and with celebrating, or what that means, or being appreciative or grateful for the time that I'm now able to continue spending on the earth. And I've been quite contemplative. My wife was asking me if I was okay the whole day, and I was. And I think in some ways, yes, it was a special day for me, being my birthday, but also it was a an acknowledgement of change, an acknowledgement of transformation in terms of who I used to be, and going into these phases where I'm now trying to figure out this new person and how I can be able to fit into the spaces in the world. And obviously, I'm always grateful for the well wishes and being able to hold that kind of space in people's lives and see that I do reciprocate that love in turn, but also at the same time, getting the chance to now really think about what that would mean as far as me going deeper into my 30s, me now thinking about my role as a father, me now thinking about a lot of things actually. And I think my conclusion, at least for now, is I'm feeling quite full. I'm feeling quite fulfilled, and I feel very clear in what it is that I want to be doing moving forward. Now, it might be in contrast to what has come before, or what I might have considered part and parcel of birthdays and what that might seem, but really, really fulfilled and grateful. And I'm glad that I had the chance to not only hear that in my sphere as far as going from a seed to a plant, but then also finding peace in understanding that I am probably not going to be the same person moving forward. So food for thought, and thank you for your time.